Holy moly, this is huge. Welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. 24 new knives in this week, and that's not even everything that came in. I've already had to ship a couple off, a few off, and I do have video of a couple right off the top. So let's jump in now. This is a first impressions video on the channel, not a review video. Full reviews will be coming of most, if not all, of these knives, so stay tuned on the channel for sure. Now, two pieces of video here real quick. Number one, we're going to start with the Pyite Knives All-Star Persia. That was in. I have already recorded my review and sent that on. Great knife. Beautiful crystal titanium integral. We'll get into that one. And then second of all, the Reich Thor. Guys, what a freaking knife. One of my favorites I've ever seen. That thing is incredible. It is an insect alien kind of space thing. I don't know. Really beautiful knife. Again, a titanium integral that's been milled like crazy to look like bones and skeleton. So flippin' cool. All right, let's see what I've got set up here next. I want to jump in to this beast right here because we were just talking about Pyite knives. This is the Pyite OEM'd Vortex Model 1. Now, I don't have a lot of info on this one right now, unfortunately, because I just can't find it. So I don't know if they're already sold out, but I know White Mountain had them, and I know Pyite had them, and I don't find them in either place right now. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have a lot of info. Maybe I will on the review, but it's thumb studs, and it is a fuller. It has a hole right here for a pin. It does come with the pin. It is a beast, huge titanium chunker. Just a fantastic, crazy looking knife. Again, made by Pyite. It is a frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. And again, did you see? This is the craziest thing. This thing drops like mad. It is crazy. So that is, again, all I know is it's called the Vortex Model 1. And again, it is an absolute beast. So there is that one. I don't know how I'm going to organize all this. There are so many knives here. All right, here we go. Again, I talked about the Reich already. So let's go to the Taccom Zipper. Now, guys, don't forget at Taccom Knives, if you use code KNIVESFAST, you get 20% off. Now, this is already a 50, but they are currently sold out, unfortunately, but it's a $59 knife. You can sign up for notifications, and when they're back, you can get these for 20% off with code KNIVESFAST, and anything at Tac Knives, you can get that. Now, this is the Tac Knives Zipper. It is a razor blade that is replaceable. It is an OTF. Very snappy indeed. Aluminum that is extremely grippy as well, okay? Next, we have, oh, by the way, did I say, yeah, when they're in stock, they're $59. All right, so again, another one I can't find a lot of info on right now. I just got these, and these are Pyite Lights, and you guys are going, oh, they're Pyite Lights. We've seen 100 Pyite Lights, but what is cool, if I can get my light to work here, is they are glow in the dark FRN. Let's turn off this top light. They are glow in the dark FRN scale pyrites. Now, I can't find pricing right now, and I can't find them available, but if I do, by the way, there'll be links for everything down below. If I find them, then these will be linked as well. This light needs a battery. It's definitely not very bright, but that's okay. But you can see it is glow in the dark FRN. Again, I do not know the price. You know, most Pyite lights are pretty inexpensive. It is a button lock. It is a Warncliffe, thumb studs, snappy. It's the budget knife of the year from last year for me. But yeah, definitely new version. We'll get more info before we do the review and go from there. Now, next, guys, this is incredible. By the way, did I say we're doing 24 knives? This could be the longest what came in this week ever. This is incredible. This is the Remmet Woodpecker in M390 and blue crystallized tie. And I'm just going to say, guys, $251 It's got that pearlescent finish they do on their blades, which helps it go through material easily. It's short, but I get a 4-finger grip. I do have good jimping up here, and I can come up here. It's not quite as comfortable. Very slicey, $250. And at the time of this recording, there's only 8 left in stock. It is whole deployment, and it is front flipper. I feel like the detent is better and stronger for the whole deployment. Just really fantastic. It looks like there is another color available. Let me look real quick. What is that? Green. Wow. And that really pops. But just look how that crystal tie. I mean, come on. And blue to boot. Now, next is this guy. And apparently I didn't call it up on the computer, but it is the Kubi, the KB knife, actually, not the Kubi. Now, there's always been the Kubi Anteater. It's been around forever, but this is the KB version. And I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. So now the video. Okay. So this particular one is $240. As usual, you code Knives Fast at KB Knives gives you 20% off. Okay. KB Knives. And if you go there, you can get 20% off. Now, this guy is in with code Knives Fast. M390 and titanium. You have some beautiful kind of micro milling, gorgeous. Again, my only complaint so far is I wish it was just a little longer because my pinky kind of gets crammed into that in there, but not bad. And you have a good thumb ramp. There's a blackout version, and it looks like there is what is that one? Flame tie. Okay. So, and they're all $240, and again, 20% off with code KC20LT. All right, I'm going to need to put the laptop down for a second, but first we're going to just put this one here. It's a slip joint, so I can't open it right yet. $225, titanium. This is the Giant Mouse Ace Farley. I'll leave a link. $225. Here, I'll just put the laptop down. We'll go ahead and open this up. But this is a very nice slip joint. You can see it's pinchable back here. You do have a nail nick. You have this beautiful satin finish on the blade, which, you know, I've been cutting with it, so it's dirty. But you have a beautiful contoured handle with that beautiful carbon fiber and a titanium backspacer titanium backspacer back here, but you have a crowned back spring and crowned blade. It's not huge. It's pretty small. You do have, but I get a 4-finger grip. You do have a reversible clip and a lanyard hole. And again, decent walk and talk. Could be a tiny bit stronger on the close for me. See, not bad though. I mean, it's like a 5.5. Nah, I'd call it a 6, but really nicely done indeed. I have been excited to check that one out for a long time and finally got a chance to do so. So that'll be reviewed very soon. Next is a couple of new Kaisers that just came out. All right, so we're going to look at these. And again, I've got so much stuff, but this is the Drop Bear fixed blade, okay? And this is in green G10. See, here's the issue. When I go to Kaiser's new releases, I'm not finding either of these two versions. So I don't know if maybe Kevin got versions that they're not now making or what. Because what I see in this guy is with this blade shape is a burlap micarta. Oh, you know what? I see. They must be sold out. That's what it is. So the versions I have are sold out. I got it now. That makes more sense. But it looks like the burlap micarta version is $60. This is gorgeous. It is a small fixie, 3 fingers, but again, I have that lanyard to lock me in. I have jimping all the way across the top. Did I mention this is going to be a very long video? It is. And then the only versions I see, there is a micarta, but it's like a natural micarta version of this guy, the parakeet. Button lock, little small guy, thumb studs. Can we flick using that? No, we cannot. Well, almost. I cannot. Thumb studs, little guy, still 4 fingers. It can get out of here. It is in Nitro V. And the one I see of this in like a natural or yellowish micarta, almost, I guess, brown. maybe is 56.95. So that is the Kaiser Parakeet and the Kaiser Drop Bear Fixie. By the way, the Fixie comes with a sandwich style sheath and a tech lock, okay? So let's put these up here. I'm running out of room everywhere. And then we have this guy. So this is the concept Orion. The Orion is fantastic. Really dig this guy a lot. These are $189, but they are currently out of stock. It looks like pretty much every version of this is. You got a thumb disc, you got a flipper, you have this beautiful milled flat blue titanium, but I got a 4-finger grip, and you have this crazy milled, CNC milled blade that is pretty dang cool. The steel is S35 with that CNC milling, and again, when these are in stock, they're $190, $189.90, okay? All right, and then next is another concept. We have 3 concepts in a row. This is the concept tipper. Man, I don't have this one up either. I am struggling. I'm getting it. You guys are like, man, Casey, you stink today. And you know, the answer is, you're right. So this is the concept tipper. What a wild and crazy blade in this flame anno and the beautiful Damascus blade. This one is $179. There's other versions for $177. It is thumb ramp. You are locked in with this handle. I dig that clip. It works well. Kind of a weird blade for me. Not really my thing. But a lot of people are really loving this knife because it's unique. You know, it gives you something really unique. Titanium, really well done concept tipper. All right. And next is one I didn't know existed. Okay. But our friend Eddie from over at Orbital Knives reached out and he's like, hey, you should check this out. This is the concept Dayo. And the blade's all kind of dirty. Sorry, guys. I'll get it cleaned up before the review. But I just got this in. This is in purple haze and titanium, $236. Now, guys, I'm going to say something really wild. This may be one of the best actions for an Axis style bar lock that I've ever seen. This is snappy. It is very free. You have a DLC finish on the blade. Look at that. Designed by Eddie again over there at shoot Casey at Orbital Knives. Beautiful. A titanium clip, not reversible, no lanyard pin, small knife, but 4-finger grip. This is beautiful. This is the concept Dayo. Again, links down below to as much as I can actually remember to put up. And then we have the notorious Crown Kingpin front flipper in aluminum. It looks like there's a black version and a green version. Again, top flipper only, which isn't super easy for me, but I can do it. Can't get to that fuller at all. 4-finger grip, contoured aluminum. You do feel that clip in your grip a little bit, but not bad. It is not reversible. You can probably get a lanyard on that last barrel spacer. Milled aluminum in this bright green pokey stabby blade. Really cool. Again, these are $180, and I will try to leave a link to Notorious EDC down below. We did that. All right, so what's next, Casey? That's not 24 knives. So we had a set of prototypes come in earlier this week for Tempest Knives. This is the Tempest Knives Mach 71 in 3 versions, guys. These came in earlier this week. You have, again, this is not necessarily the final versions. No, they're not in production yet. I have to make some money on the next knife, the downdrafts, in order to be able to order these. But these are frame lock, steel lock bar insert. This is the follow-up to the Mach 51. It is designed after the SR71 Blackbird, which is why we have the Blackbird edition with the red and black. Golly, they did so good on that Cerakote. And then, of course, you have the Firestorm. But yeah, this is the Mach 71. Not a lot of details yet. I am looking to go premium with these, and they should be later this year. Probably something like S90V. Probably maybe some different models than what you see here, but we shall see. All to be determined. But basically, I designed my Grail. And I could not be more excited. By the way, hollow ground blade. And this is literally my favorite Tempest now. I cannot wait. And then last, guys, and we need to show off what we're about to see here. We have got 6 versions of the Tempest knives downdrafts. These are not prototypes. These are the production models, and they are dropping on May the 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now, this version, the dark mode, will be at Blade Bench Shop only. And again, the prices are going to be $149 for the camo, carbon, and titanium versions with 10% codes. You can use your favorite Blade Bench Shop code, which I would say use Knives Fast. It's okay. You can use what you want. But I would say that, of course, for, we have a flipper, and we have a hole, and we have a Wharncliffe blade. We have full liners, liner lock, work knife, in my opinion, but a small, capable EDC or work knife, or whatever you want it for. Again, low profile flipper tab, very easy to carry, very easy to use. Just a great looking knife. Again, that's the Blade Bench Shop version. Now for the others in that price category, $149 and 10% discounts. This is on TempestKnives.com on May 10th, and this is 80s. And again, all the steel is 154 cm. You can see, again, just a gorgeous. This is satin flats, okay? Satin flats and stonewash on the blade, all right? And then, whoa, we have the black wash version. Basically, again, same thing, just black hardware, black blade. All right, and then we have the titanium version, which is, again, it still has full liners. So, interestingly enough, we decided to try that. But it is the Flame Anno version with the acid stonewash and the dark wash hardware. Again, $149 and 10% off codes. Now, these next two are $139 plus the 10% codes. That is the bead blasted aluminum with the stonewash blade all the way around, and the silver twill carbon fiber with the two-tone, the satin flats and stonewash. Again, these are available on May 10th. Everything except the dark mode will be at TempestKnives.com, and the dark mode will be at Blade Bench Shop. All right, let's see if we can get everything out here. There's the dark mode again, if you don't remember which. All right, I don't think we're going to be able to get everything on camera, but we're going to try here just because I am crazy. All right, so let's see. Bottom of the frame there. Yeah, not going to really work out really well to get everything on here, but we're going to try. We're going to try. It is just a lot. And we got some overlappage, but well, I'll tell you what, we'll back these up. We'll go there. We'll go there. I don't want to scratch all this. Be careful. All right. So that should do it now. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And then there's no way I'm getting everything on here. There's just absolutely no chance that I'm getting everything on here. We're just going to leave that guy in the sheath. Oh, this one's poking up. That's great. I'm going to get stabbed. All right. And then let's put a couple up here. You guys are like, he's going to try. I'm sure not getting everything on here, guys. There's no chance. And it's not very organized or good looking at all. All right. So we still got 4 more knives, but I got nowhere to put them. But there they are. We'll just set them around so you can see little parts of them here. And that's that. So there we go, guys. that is the 24 knives that came in this week. I hope you enjoyed this insane video, which is, I can't read the clock right now on the phone, but I bet this is like a 25-minute video. So definitely comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe for updates on all this stuff and all these reviews coming soon. And guys, make sure you hit that notification bell to all, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.